Hey friends, welcome back. So before starting today's coding video, I would like to discuss few things. First of all, thank you so much for all the support and for all the appreciation you have given me in the comment section. Especially thank you so much Bisma, Justin, and like all of you people who has given me a lots of beautiful comments, and those are really beautiful. And I'm really glad this video is helpful and for everyone who is watching it. And thank you for following it till this video, right? So what I'm going to discuss, that is kind of important. And like whatever I'm creating and giving you, it's all free, it's all open source. You don't have to pay anything for it. And whatever available in my channel, whatever available in my website, everything is free. You don't need to pay anything for this, right? It's free today, and it will always be free for everyone, right? Whatever available in my channel and my website or in my repository, right? So you can get these things all free of cost. You don't have to pay anything at all. And another thing, like the some of you wants to support my work, right? So for them, like who wants to support and who really appreciating it and things, yeah, this content should grow a lot. This YouTube channel should grow a lot. So like for them, and who wants to support me, I have something for them. What they can do, I have a simple I have a Patreon account, right? So they can join me on that. It is very simple. Let me show you first. So here is my Patreon. It's a Patreon website, and you can join me over here if you want to support my work. So like this is something here if you really want to support my work, right? So I have few membership plan. You can join any one of them. So it's like I have three plans over here. One is silver, another one is gold, and platinum. And you can see the price is just a cup of coffee, right? So like $1 silver plan, $2 gold plan, $3 platinum. So I would recommend personally join the silver plan. You don't even need to join gold or platinum plan. I'm gonna help you. Even you are joining or not, it is just the purpose, like who wants to support the work, who wants to donate something. And I will use this money in some good place, for some good people, whoever need this money, right? So I'm gonna use this for them. And so the plan is like silver, gold, and platinum. So if you join this silver plan, it is gonna cost you $1 per month, right? I guess you spend one more than $1 every day, right, in your daily life. So this plan is just $1 per month. And what you can do, you can, with this silver plan, you can chat with me, and you can ask all the doubts regarding my videos. And you can also suggest me to improve the quality of my video, audio, or whatever you can suggest me. Everything is always welcome, right? The next plan is gold. It's a $2 per month plan. You can join this plan as well if you want. And here also you can chat with me. Chat is common in all the plans. Also you can show me the errors, and I can give you the help and support. Not just my videos, anything, whatever you are doing. If you need my help for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you can join my gold plan, and I will try to solve your problems, right? So this is a gold plan, $2 per month. Platinum is $3 plan. Here also you can chat with me, and I can give you a technical support for for 10 minute or 15 minute, whatever possible I can give you. That is not fixed. So here I can give you technical support regarding a project, or if you are following my videos, you are getting error, anything, you can share your screen with any software like TeamViewer or Zoom, or whatever the softwares are available for screen sharing, Skype as well. You can use those things, and I will help you in your project and these kinds of thing, right? So it's a silver plan, it's a gold plan, it's a platinum plan. If you want, you can join it, and otherwise it's also fine. It's not an issue, and that's totally cool. So yep, that's it. Now let's start our today's coding. So here you can find the link of my Patreon account in the description of this video, as well as from now on onwards you will also get the up-to-date source code link in the description of the video. So basically you'll get the link of my website, and there you can find all three repositories, backend, admin, and frontend, right? So here let's talk about today's video, right? Today's coding part. So today we are going to work on the functional part of our place order, right? So you can see I'm a logged in user and I'm getting all of my saved address. So here I'm gonna work first thing, like if I will save my address, that address should update over here, right? If I will do like save and deliver here, that address should update over here, and I will select one of them. And also the thing is, like if I will select any one of the address, for example, if I will select first thing like deliver here, and edit will not show over here in the first case. If I will select any one of them, then this deliver here and edit button will be enabled. Whatever I will select second one, then for the second address, deliver here and edit will be enabled, and I can choose that deliver, and I can also edit. I will have an edit option, so I can edit as well, right? So this is what I'm going to work on today, and let's start. So let's go to VS Code, and today I have nothing prepared, so we are gonna do this live, not live, yeah, we'll do in the screen, right? So here we have our containers, checkout page, index.js. As you can see, this is our checkout page. So let's start over here. We have a checkout page, and we have this checkout step, right? So the first thing is, like, I'm a logged in user, right? And let's do the logout first. So after the logout, they shouldn't come over here, and let's refresh. Let's see what is going to happen. Yes, so it's like just, I think it was in the Redux state. We'll work on it. So here you can see the option is login over here, and then the second option is deliver address, and it's all blue. It shouldn't be blue. It should be like the first one will be blue, a background blue color, because that's what our first step. We have to log in, and the rest will be in the white color, like this order summary and payment option. And obviously we are not going to show this add new address. So let's first work on it, and let's start. So here step 1, and you can see we have auth authenticate over here, and that's making active enabled, and because of that this is highlighting. That's a good thing, right? And over here I will do some code logic. So I will check auth.authenticate. So auth.authenticate, sorry, it's auth, not authenticate. So here we have auth.authenticate, and if it is true, then obviously we are going to show the username, right? And that step 1 is actually already completed. And why I'm getting this not highlighted part? Something wrong. Okay, that's thing over here. I guess that was a problem. Now it's fine. So here we have a bigger space. Let's remove that extra space. Save it, and now let's go over here, and you can see the login is totally fine now, and we're gonna put one more div over here that's going to hold our login form, right? And here we're going to say material input, just for example. For now we'll say over here label email. That's it. And here you can see I've got my email address, and we'll work on the styling part, but that's the same. But for the other cases, like a delivery address shouldn't be enabled, so we are gonna work on this delivery address as well. So here is our delivery address. That's a step 2, and we are going to simply do one thing. Title is active over here. So what I can do, I need to have a flag over here. Yes, I can do something like obviously if user is not logged in, I'm not gonna have the user addresses, right? So user dot address dot length, if it is greater than 0, it means I have some address and it is going to be true. In the else case, it is going to be false. Okay, that's greater than 0 question mark, and then that's it. Save. And you can see the delivery address is now in its normal form, like order summary and payment option. Now it's time to hide this add new address. So here, add new address, that's over here, address form, right? So here we'll do something like we can change anytime whatever we are doing over here. It's all based on like our logic. Okay, here we can say address form, right? So we'll say new address. So here we'll say auth dot authenticate. If it is true, then we are going to show this address form. Else we are not going to show it, right? Let's format the document. Okay, now let's go. And as we are not logged in, so that's why that form is not coming over here. All our options are over here. So we have delivery address, we have order summary and payment options, right? Once we will be a logged in user, this will go away, and then delivery address will be enabled. So let's do the login process. And here we'll say let's do log in, and you can see the step 1 is already completed, but now the add new address is also coming, as well as the delivery address is not coming. So yes, that is not coming. It should come. It's because the component is already loaded. That's a change in the state, a Redux state. So if it is a change in the Redux state, then we should use effect, right, to populate the address. So here we have get address, and here you can say auth dot, just trigger this use effect always whenever authenticate is changing, right? And also you do one thing, auth dot authenticate. If it's true, then only dispatch this action. Okay, that's a more secured. Okay, now it's fine, right? Now we are a logged in user. Step 1 is already completed because we have done login from the model. Okay, obviously not from here, but we'll work on it first. Complete our steps. Now we have delivery address over here, and we have this add new address, right? So what we're gonna do, we are not going to show this form first time. We're just going to show this add new address as a button. If user will click on it, then this form will pop up. Okay, so this is our target, and let's go up, and here we're gonna say const new address, set new address, use state. Here it is going to be false, right? So initial value of the new address is false, right? And here we have address form, and we're gonna write some more logic over here. That's some more ternary operator conditions. So I will say okay, what is it, new address. If it is getting true, then show this form, right? And else it is going to be null. Save. And the whole thing is not coming. That's one mistake we have done over here. Okay, that's the button I have talked about is new address. Let me undo the things. Okay, that's save it, and let's go over here, and here you can see yeah, this button is actually with this form, right? So we cannot have a button if we will hide this form, right? So we have to use checkout step, and with that checkout step also we can have a button add new address, right? Let me show you how what I'm talking, that will make more sense. So over here I'm gonna do checkout step, right? And here I'm gonna have a title that is going to be add new address, right? Add new address, and yes, and active is going to be false. Okay, active false. And now let's save this. So here you can see the similar thing I have, add new address, like we have over here, but this should be plus, right? So add new address, step number, it's gonna be a plus. Now it is kind of similar, right? And here we're going to attach on click listener. We'll say on click. Here we're going to say set new address is going to be true, right? And yes, so yeah, this is gonna come. Set new address is true, and let's enable the on click in the checkout step. So where is our component? Here is our component on checkout step, and this is the header, right? So checkout header, and here is the step number, and here is the step title. So we can attach on click over here. Props dot on click, right? Hopefully it is gonna work. And when I will do on click over here, it will trigger that, and it will make the set new address true, and that is going to show this form. Yes, you are going to get confused because I'm doing so many things. So here we'll say new address, right? New address, and let's if new address is true, we are going to show the address, right? Address form. Let's copy this and paste over here, and okay, this is one thing. And if not, then this show this checkout step. Okay, I think we don't need this one now. Okay, so let me explain you. So new address is right now false. Okay, if it is false, then this checkout step is coming up, right? And we have an on click over here. If we will click on this on click, right? So it is going to make new address true, and once it will be true, then it is going to render address form instead of checkout step. Okay, now it is clear. It's a simple thing, right? Okay, let's save this and let's go over here, and you can see I have add new address over here, and yes, I clicked on it, and you can see I've got my form, right? So I'm gonna attach a button over here, cancel, and if I will click on that cancel button, then this form will again disappear. So let me reload and show you again. So yes, you can see right now over here I'm getting add new address, and now I'm going to click on it, and okay, clicked, and here you can see I've got my form. So after the click, I've got my form, and this is as expected. Once again, click, and yep, coming. So yes, let's reload and make it disable. Now let's work on this radio button options. If I click on this, then deliver here and edit button will be triggered, will be enabled, and you can do the further operation. Okay, so click one of them and it will be enabled. So we have two options. We can do this in two different ways. The first one is the old JavaScript traditional style, and the second one is the React.js style. The traditional style is very simple. You have to just attach some class, and you have to listen on that. Let me give you a scenario. So over here you can see I have the button that says deliver here, right? And I have another div that says edit, and I have a radio button over here that is over here. So I will simply attach on click listener. Let's say if someone will click on this radio button, I will get some unique ID or something, right? And that that button will be wrapped by that some div, and will attach an ID like that. Let me show you like that. So here we have a div. I'm gonna wrap this material button inside the div. Okay, so this is just an example, and here I'm going to have an ID, and ID I'm gonna use something like that, address hyphen and dollar adr dot adr dot underscore id. So this is going to be a unique ID, right? And I'm gonna do something like over here, we'll say value equals to here it is going to be adr dot underscore id. So I will attach a on click listener on this button. If I will click on this button, I will get the value. What is the value? I will get the value, and I will simply create an ID, and I will make this button visible with the help of CSS, right? So this is how we do in traditional JavaScript, but right now we are not gonna do like that. We are gonna work in a different way, and that is going to be useful most of the time, right? Not just here. So let me undo everything. Yes, so here I have a material button, and what I'm gonna do, I will first catch all of my address. Okay, so here is my address, user address. So I'm getting all of my address from this address variable. So with address, I'm going to attach some flag variables. For example, selected variable that is going to be false all the time, and if user will click on the ready button, then selected variable will be true, and with the help of that we are gonna select a particular address. So let me show you how. So here I'm getting my dispatch and I'm getting my address, right? I'm going to create one more use effect. Okay, you can create n number of effects, that's not an issue. So the important thing, like when it is going to execute, so this time this is going to execute based on the address. Whenever address will change, this is going to execute. So user.address, in that case we are going to dispatch it. So we'll say dispatch, oh not dispatch, we already have address, right? So here we are going to create a new address. We'll say updated, or not updated, just give it a name, it's a local variable, address, and here we'll have user dot address, right? And obviously I'm gonna use a variable. Oh no, we are gonna, this is an array, we can use a map function, right? Map, and here I'm gonna say address, and here we'll say address dot what is it, underscore id, and underscore id, right? And oh no, we don't need to do it. When we are not going to compare it, we are going to simply return a new object, right? So we'll use braces and then curly braces, and we'll spread the existing address. So whatever we have address, yeah, we have spread. Now we have a new object with all the details whatever we have in ADR. Now the same details we have in our new object, and here we are going to put our flag. So we'll say selected false. Also create one more flag, edit, we'll say false, right? That is for the edit option, right? We're gonna have a form to update the address. Okay, that's what. So we'll have all the details in our address. Now we'll create a new state variable. So here we're gonna say const address set address use state, right? And here we're gonna say it is going to be an array. I guess it's an array. Yeah, array is fine. Address is an array. Address array, and where is our use effect? So here we have address, and here we're gonna say set address. Here we're going to have address. Address is our local variable. So yep, and hopefully it is not contracting with anything, right? So yes, it is going to work, and we have some problem. As you can see, the local variables. Okay, let's see are we getting the correct result or not. So what we can do over here, so here we are spreading it, right? and here I'm gonna say a div JSON dot stringify, and we'll say address, right? Save this. Now let's go and check the browser, and I'm getting yep, I've got my data. So here I'm getting ID, name, pin code, state, landmark, address type. Yes, we are getting our selected false or edit false. Yes, it is working fine. Let's reload again. Yep, it is totally fine. So this is working fine, and that's what just for test. Now let's remove this. Now instead of using user address, now we are going to simply use address.map, and okay, that's one thing. And here also we are going to use address.map, address.length, right? Cool. Now the next thing here we are going to have our material button. So here we'll say ADR dot selected. So we have created this flag, and initial value of this flag is false. So if it is false, then don't display it, else it is going to be a null. Or the coolest JavaScript you can write over here like that. And what was that? So here let's copy again. Now let's remove. We'll say and over here. So let's format the document. So if ADR address selected is true, then only it is going to display that button. Here also we're going to say the same thing. I will say ADR dot selected. If it is true, then only we are going to display that edit button. Okay, this is how we do in React. Let's go and reload, and you can see all the buttons got disappeared. We don't have a button over here. Now we have radio buttons as well. That is fine, that's our requirement. And we have add new address, that is also working as expected. And we don't have anything to disable right now, so we have to create a cancel button over here. That's cool. So we have got our three options. Now let's attach a listener over the radio button. So here we have our input, right? And here we are going to say on click of it, we are going to call a function. We'll say select address. Okay, that's a function we haven't created yet, and we are going to pass address. So ADR is our address that is coming from here, and on click of it we are going to call this. Now let's create that function. Okay, cool it, const select address, and here we're going to receive the address ADDR address and ADR. That's cool. So here we have address, and we'll console.log and ADDR. Check your browser console how it is performing. Now here let's go to the console and clean. Now let's click on this, and you can see, yes, we are getting all the records. The selected is false, and this ID selected is false, and edit is false, right? So this is what we have added manually. Now we are gonna make this two things, like this selected is true, because if this selected will be true, then this material button is going to show over there, right? So yes, we are gonna do that. So here let's let's remove this. So here I'm gonna say address.map, and we'll use ADR as an object. Here we'll say ADR._ID, and we'll compare it with ADDR._ID. If this is getting matched with this, then we are going to return a new object with ADR, and the selected variable is going to be true. And if it is not, then we are going to return ADR again, and selected is going to be false, what it was, right? So yes, the selected will be true if it is matching, else it is false. and we are going to give it a new name, that's const updated address, and this line is crossing the line. Okay, updated address, and let's give a enter over here, and even you can give a enter over here, right? Okay, let's do format. Yeah, cool. So now it is in 2 line, that's better. So here we have updated address, and we'll do a set address, and here we'll say updated address. Yep. Now let's go and check how it is working. Close your console and click on it, and you can see we have got our deliver here button, edit. Now select the second one, we have got deliver here, edit over here. Now we have got third one also. So this is working, you're getting edit button as well as deliver here button. Now we have to attach a listener over here, deliver here button, right? That is going to make disappear everything. Okay, so yes, we are going to select the actual address. So here we are going to say, where is our on click? Yes, so here we are going to say on click, and yep, on click, and here we'll say confirm address, confirm user, confirm delivery address, confirm delivery address, that's a function. So we'll say confirm delivery address, and here we're going to pass the ADR, that's the address. Okay, save. Now let's create this confirm delivery address function. Okay, after the select address, we're going to create const confirm delivery address. Obviously we're going to get ADR, and here we're going to say confirm delivery address. So what we are going to do it when user will, okay, that's a problem, confirm delivery address is not defined, really. Let's save this, and now let's check. So here it is fine. So if user is going to select one of them, deliver here, we are going to get the selected address, and we are going to make disappear everything, and we are going to show the selected address only, right? So yes, that's how Flipkart worked. And yes, so we'll create a new variable again. So here we'll say const, and here we'll say confirm address, and set confirm address. Here we'll say use state, initial value is going to be false, right? Initial value is false. Save this, and yes, we are gonna make the set confirm address, that is going to be true, and also we need the address. So we'll say a new variable, that's const selected address, set selected address, use state, let's say null. Okay, so address, selected address, here we are going to say set selected address, and it is going to be ADDR, the selected address. Okay, so confirm delivery address, and here we are making two of them, we are saving, that's it. Now what we are gonna do, where is our second step, checkout, right? So here we are saying the delivery address. What I can do over here, so here we'll simply say checkout step, second step, right? Either I can say address length true, that's a 0, false. No, we can't do that. Confirm address as here you can use a confirm address variable. So if it is false, then it is gonna be true. Okay, now what we are going to do over here, instead of using address length, that's, I told you we are going to change this logic because that's not appropriate. So here we're going to say confirm address. This is our boolean variable, and it is false, right? So we'll use opposite of this. Now it is going to be a true, right? And as per it is coming over here, we'll say like that, and we'll say deliver here, and you can see this got done. This step is actually completed. We have selected this deliver here, but yes, we have to do some body change, right? So here we have our body, here we have our logic, here we are looping through over here. So here we'll say, we'll use our new variable confirm address, and if it is true, then we are going to show the address. That's it. And if it is false, we are going to show address. We are going to show address. Else case, we are going to do this, right? So yes, this one. That's fine. Cool. So we are going to show address. Now let's save. And here we have got deliver address. Now select and deliver here. We are going to show address here, right? So yes, let's show the address. That's a very nice thing. Instead of this weird text. So here we're going to say what JSON dot stringify, and we have already saved the address. We'll say selected. Okay, what is it? Selected address, save. Okay, now let's select confirm and deliver here, and yes, this is our address. So we have to write CSS to work with this saved address, right? So this is now we have completed our step login, we have completed our step delivery address, and once the delivery address got completed, then we are not going to show this add new address, right? So we are going to hide this as well because the address is already confirmed, right? So here we are going to say new address, and where we are going to write something, right? Confirm address. If it is true, then we don't need to show it, right? So we are not going to show. If it is true, then we are not going to show anything, else it is going to be show this, right? Okay, let's save this and let's do. So yes, now we are getting this add new address, okay, because we haven't selected anything. Now we are going to select one of them. So we are going to select this Imran Khan house and this deliver here. So our address got selected. As you can see, the name of the person is Imran Khan, right? Here's my brother. And here also you can see the add new address has got disappeared. But here we are going to put a new option, that's a change address. So if you want to change the address, then you can click on that change address button. Okay, so the change is going to available in login as well. So if you want to change the login user, then you can change that too as well. And here we are going to show the order summary. So this is it. In the next video, I will come up with a design with a CSS code, like how we can display the how we are going to display this address over here, as well as we are going to add a button change over here, and also we are going to work on the price. On the right side you can see we are going to have a price, and we are not showing anything, and this price is reusable. So if you go to the cart, here you can see we are getting the card, and the price is also over here. So we will create this price component in the components folder, right? So we can reuse it instead of creating again and again. So yes, let's see the final work. Place order. We have got 3 different addresses. We are already logged in. Now select address, deliver here. Address got selected. Now the third step, order summary. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.